Boom. I'm coming right down the barrel at you today. I am leaving Majestic Elegance Cancun. This is probably the nicest all-inclusive hotel room I've had on the channel thus far. The rooftop infinity pool was a showstopper. I quite enjoyed my time up there. You know, if you've taken a look at going to the Caribbean, you've most likely taken a look at Cancun or Punta Cana. They are two of the most popular destinations. And if you have looked at either of those destinations, you probably have seen the Majestic Elegance properties. They are some of the most popular, famous, best all-inclusives you can go to in the Caribbean. Now there is one in each location. There's one in Cancun, there's one in Punta Cana, and I recently stayed at both. And I gotta tell you, they're pretty evenly split right down the middle in terms of which one is better. It's razor thin. So in this video, I'm gonna cut right through all of that. I'm gonna tell you where each one excels, where each one is bad, and which one you should choose for your next vacation, Majestic Elegance Punta Cana or Majestic Elegance Costa Mujeres. Let's dive right into it. I'm gonna go rapid fire on this. I'm gonna start with location. And this is not which city is better, that's for you to decide. This is which hotel is located in the better part of the city. This one to me is pretty easily Majestic Elegance Punta Cana. It's located in the Barbaro region. It is the most electric region in Punta Cana. It has the most energy. It has the most stuff to do. It has arguably the best beaches. It is reasonably close to the airport. It is pretty much a no-brainer between these two in terms of location. The Majestic Elegance Costa Mujeres location, it's a little isolated. It's a little north. There isn't much around here to do. All right, rooms. This one is pretty easily Majestic Elegance Costa Mujeres. The rooms are modern and chic and trendy and contemporary, which are words I thought I would never use to describe an all-inclusive hotel room. Now, yes, this suite right here is upgraded, but even the standard rooms are gonna have this style and decor. This room is much more emblematic of what you find in like a cool studio loft or apartment in Barcelona or Miami, compared to an old, traditional, predictable, all-inclusive hotel room. The rooms at Majestic Elegance Punta Cana are not that bad. They were traditional, they kind of had a colonial sense. I thought you got a lot for the money, but when you pit the two properties together for rooms, it is Majestic Elegance Cancun all day. Okay, next category is pools. I did not like the pools here at Majestic Elegance Cancun. I thought the standard pool was embarrassingly small for a property of this size. The infinity pool was facing the wrong way. It was facing backwards. The seating was weird. It was just an overall awkward experience. Compared to the pool here, the Majestic Elegance Punta Cana pool is much better. It spans pretty much the entire length of the property. It feels like an actual tropical pool experience. Lots of palm trees. The pool has twists and turns and alcoves. It has private areas. And the flow of the pool is perfect. When you get to the end of it, it leads you right to the beach. When it comes to pools, Majestic Elegance Punta Cana is the decisive winner. Next category is beach, and I wasn't impressed with either of these beaches. The Majestic Elegance Punta Cana beaches were, I think, some of the worst I saw in Punta Cana. They were narrow. They had a very awkward slope into the water. People were jam-packed, pretty much on top of each other. No privacy. Majestic Elegance Costa Mujeres definitely has a better beach setup. It is wider, which means there is more space, which means there is more privacy. People are not stacked on top of each other. It's definitely a more private and secluded beach experience, and the water is a bit more calm and gentle. When it comes to beaches, it is Majestic Elegance Costa Mujeres. Okay, restaurants. This one is razor thin. The food at both properties for an all-inclusive is really good. Majestic is known for having some of the best food out of all the all-inclusives. Both properties live up to that. So you're not gonna be disappointed in the food at either one, quite the opposite. It's great at both. I am gonna give this category though to Majestic Elegance Costa Mujeres simply because the restaurants are nicer. They're more luxurious, they're more stylish. They are just more modern and cooler. So when it comes to dining, the food is gonna be the same at both properties, but Majestic Elegance Cancun has the nicer restaurants. And the same thing goes for drinks. This one is razor thin, but I am going to give the category to Majestic Elegance Costa Mujeres. Both properties are going to have some top shelf liquors. Both properties are going to offer you some really cool mixed cocktails, but Majestic Elegance Costa Mujeres takes it further. I saw more top shelf liquors here in Cancun, and this location had a lot more mixology. It had pages of fun cocktails to choose from, and overall I thought the drinks were just better in experience and quality. Majestic Elegance Costa Mujeres wins ever so slightly on drinks. Next category is service, and this one goes to Majestic Elegance Punta Cana pretty easily. I found the staff there to be much more warm, much more friendly, much more welcoming, much more service-minded, much more customer-focused. Because I upgraded to Elegance Club, I was assigned a butler at each property. Although both butlers were great, I did think the butler at Majestic Elegance Punta Cana gave me a more personalized experience and better service overall. A lot of hotel guests are big on service. It's one of the most important things to them. If that is you, it's Majestic Elegance Punta Cana all day. Okay, 2 categories left. They could be the 2 most important. The next one is luxury. This one is easily, definitely, absolutely Majestic Elegance Costa Mujeres. It's the more modern property of the 2. It's the more palatial property of the 2. It has more of a wow factor. The rooms are better. The restaurants are nicer. The property is better lit at night. The luxury theme can be seen in more parts of the hotel. Overall, it's just a complete luxury experience. Majestic Elegance Punta Cana is a luxury all-inclusive, but the location here in Cancun takes it to the absolute next level. And then lastly, experience. How did the hotel stay make you feel? Were you able to create unforgettable and lifelong memories? To me, this one is interestingly Majestic Elegance Punta Cana. And it's interesting because it's the older property, it's not as luxurious, the restaurants aren't as nice, but I do feel the experience there is better. It's a more memorable experience. I think that's because it's a more authentic experience. The hotel is kind of more colonial. You get a much more tropical vibe and feel. You really feel much more immersed in the tropics than you do here at Majestic Elegance Costa Mujeres. Majestic Elegance Costa Mujeres is kind of like a subdued Miami Beach hotel. I just didn't feel like I was in the Caribbean. I felt like I was more in Miami. Compared to Punta Cana, the location here just feels a bit more urban, and I don't get that warm, tropical, immersive experience that I got in Punta Cana. Yes, the Punta Cana location is older, it's more classical, it doesn't have the modern, luxurious appeal that the Cancun location does, but when it comes to experience and memories, it absolutely is the better hotel. So when I add it all up, this one is razor thin. Punta Cana wins on location, pool, service, and experience, and then Costa Mujeres wins on rooms, beaches, restaurants, drinks, and luxury. It's so close. It's razor thin. It's 5-4. Costa Mujeres wins, but ever so slightly. It really depends on what you prioritize and value the most.